Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. The offense starts with a short field. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. First play taken, a deep shot. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it now. That is broken up and incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking for a receiver deep middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Tate. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offense.
And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
This defense has got to do a better job of coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, first and 10. Trying to find room. It's Peoples. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Is handed off out of the shotgun. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running through the tackle.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Pass rush swarming him again.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offensive coordinator's got to love his starting field position. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideouts now clustered. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough 1st half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Let's it fly out of the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
whistled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
42 Spider.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second down and goal upcoming. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This would be a big disappointment to get this starting field position and have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and 10. Toss play to the running back going left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The first play of the drive now set up at the 24. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Vols will crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He just gives himself up there.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a 1st down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show in the build.
Now here he goes. At the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Vols pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. It's a shotgun run play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Vols, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
To throw, it's Sayan. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Matthews.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense would take over. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Peoples. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Empty set now, 5 wide. quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking to throw here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Vols keep the football on the move.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's first and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To the air, it's Aguilar. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The sure hands. It's Tate. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
So, second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On the run, it's Lewis. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Volunteers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. single back, takes the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A game makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement?
Tennessee, 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Because I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught near the goal line. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, I get the passing of football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
To throw, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. And the defense comes up with the football. It's the best possible starting field position. 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Pass drop. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down and completion. Leaning on the run game here. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grab behind the line. It's Grant. Breaking tackles. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed needed to go to get that first down.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Thomas.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. This one ended up being a blowout trip. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just